I hope you truly enjoy the conference. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Dr. O'Donnell. Our final guest this morning will be Mary Nasatka, intern 21 years ago during the 1997 pilot year of the PDS. Secondary English teacher, former PDA, and longtime current mentor teacher. Please join me in welcoming Mary Nasatka.
Forgive me if I'm not as polished as the previous two speakers. I'm much more comfortable speaking to teenagers than adults. In fact, adults make me a little nervous. So I will be relying a little bit heavily on my notes. But I really appreciate this opportunity to speak from the vantage point of having institutional memory of the Professional Development School Partnership from its inception between State College Area School District and Penn State University. As mentioned, I participated in the idea phase as the pilot intern in the Language and Literacy Education Program. And then through the actualization of our PDS, working as a PDA for 4 years and a mentor to 13 interns. I've seen it all. And in preparation for speaking with you today, I took a journey down memory road and I was reviewing my journals from my intern year. So please bear with me as I take you back to October 17th, 1996. I was in a meeting with 3 teachers from State High, 4 faculty from the College of Education at Penn State, and my supervisor. Wasn't too intimidating for a 23-year-old graduate student. And we were negotiating how I would fulfill my certification requirements in a high school for a full school year and not in classrooms at Penn State. During that meeting, I wrote in my journal, "We are being taught in all of our methods courses that we need to change our ideas about education. Abandon the old teacher-centered, passive student structure that has prevailed and push the development of critical thinking skills in students so they can take control of their own learning. Empowerment," I wrote in big letters. Fact, we are not meeting students' needs. But through this program, we're attempting to make some of the necessary changes and experiment with new techniques. So with the idealism of youth, I worked up the nerve and I said this out loud. And I naively asked, how can we possibly change if we insist things stay the same? So we tried to change, and each year we've continued to evolve. The PDS is dynamic, but it's also grounded in principles that are constant. The juxtaposition of these 2 qualities, I believe, has contributed to both the success and the longevity of the PDS. The 2 foundational principles of the PDS are students and collaboration. Principle number 1, the students in our classroom are our purpose. So from very beginning, as you heard in my journal entry, students were at the center. Yes, we were attempting to redesign teacher education, but for the purpose of better serving students. And the key components of our current strategic plan, as Dr. O'Donnell mentioned, for the State College School District, student learning is at the center. For 20 years, the PDS is grounded in the principles of inquiry into educational practices and developing reflective practitioners who are teacher researchers. In addition, the PDS has paved the way for the integration of technology as a literacy tool. This has well prepared us to embrace our district pillars of responsive teaching and learning and high expectations for all. Principle number 2, the PDS is grounded in collaboration. Most obviously, district and university has been mentioned, and mentor-intern, but the mindset of collaboration dominates our English department. Gone are the days of closing your door and teaching in isolation. 20 of our current staff members have been mentors. The collaborative mentality initiated by the PDS has transformed our department. We have a culture of trust. The synergy that has resulted from this cultural shift has strengthened our department and professional development as part of our daily interactions. This has been demonstrated through our department leading the way for the district pillars of a culture of trust, relationships, and collaboration, and establishing a welcoming, safe, and inclusive climate for learning and work. Some of you have probably heard of a Dr. Mike Schmoker. He's written a few books. He knows a little bit about education. And he observed that in a research context, isolated experience replaces professional knowledge as the dominant influence on how teachers teach. In other words, when teachers are isolated, they only teach from their experience. But he also noted that collaboration allows teachers to capture each other's fun of collective intelligence. I am profoundly grateful that State College Area School District, Penn State University, and the PDS have afforded me, my colleagues, but most importantly, all of our students the opportunity to benefit from the fun of collective intelligence. For 20 years, innovation, firmly grounded in the proven principles of the PDS, has enhanced the education of our students, improved the effectiveness of our teachers, and of course, the teachers of the future. Thank you.